We're going to open safely and quickly, I hope, because we have to get our country back.
The president is pressing states to end stay-at-home orders. And by tomorrow, 33 states will have begun the process of at least partial reopening after federal social distancing guidelines expired on Thursday.
Mother's Day is coming up. Your mama told you to wash your hands and cover your nose and mouth if you cough. As long as we do those simple things and use common sense, we ought to be just fine.
They did misleading pictures acting like, this was like Lollapalooza on the beach or something like that. Has there been some type of major outbreak? No.
But in Michigan, where armed demonstrators stormed the Capitol this week,
swastikas and Confederate flags, nooses and automatic rifles do not represent who we are as Michiganders. Nothing that I want more than to just flip a switch and return to normal. But that's not how it's going to work, unfortunately.
On Tuesday, the president promised to meet the testing benchmark set by a Harvard study.
Are you saying you're confident you can surpass 5 million tests per day? Is that?
Well, we're going to be there very soon.
On Wednesday, he walked that back.
I didn't say it, but somebody came out with a report saying 5 million. I think that was from the Harvard report, but we are going to be there at a certain point.
Even so, the president and his political aides are trying to recast the federal response to the pandemic as a success story.
We did all the right moves. I think we did a spectacular job. We have saved thousands and thousands of lives. I can even make that, if you want, hundreds of thousands of lives.
The federal government rose to the challenge, and this is a great success story.
The language is nothing new. For months, as the death toll has risen, the president has declared in some form or another, mission accomplished.
When you have 15 people, and the 15 within a couple of days is going to be down to close to zero, that's a pretty good job we've done. As we near the end of our historic battle with the invisible enemy, we can begin the next front in our war, which we are calling Opening Up America Again.
Back in late February, you predicted that the number of cases would go down to zero. How did we get from your prediction of 0 to 1 million?
Well, it will go down to zero ultimately.
President's own public health experts warn against reopening too quickly.
You can't just leap over things and get into a situation where you're really tempting a rebound.
But perhaps motivated by the political calendar, the White House is presenting a rosier timeline.
Early summer, we could be in a much better place as a nation.
May is the transition month, May and June probably.
By June, a lot of the country should be back to normal.
Hello from Washington, I'm Chuck Todd, and thanks for checking out the Meet the Press channel on YouTube. Click on the button down here to subscribe and click over here to watch the latest interviews, highlights, and other digital exclusives.